So this is the Speedster wing. We've gone a long way to making sure that this is easy to assemble for the builder. As you can see, it's done with blind rivets. If you want solid rivets, I don't see why that would be an issue. But we took a poll, potential builders, and they all want blind rivets, so that's what we're using. These are the flush blind rivets. And we've come up with some methods to making them look pretty underneath the paint so it doesn't look quite like you might be used to. As you can see, he's got the dimples in the skin there. And these are going right in. He did not have to match drill this at all. After the dimpling process, everything just falls right into place. And this is how the kits are. Saves a tremendous amount of time. It takes about, after the wing spars are built, in about 2 days, a day and a half to skin a wing. It just goes pretty quick. So obviously the first thing you do is you build your front and rear spars. And then you hang the ribs, basically frame up the wing. Go to town skinning it. Spars are cut here in-house. These are made from some heavy aluminum laminations. You can see the reinforcements on the spar web. And of course, this is where the fuel tank attaches. Total fuel on this Speedster is about 36 gallons. Very, very simple. Very fast. What you see here is the aileron skin for the Speedster. This is how it comes in the kit, except for the dimples. He's dimpled it. Right now we've got some 3/16 inch diameter rods in the trailing edge. And we've got 2 of them taped together right here in the middle. And we've also got them taped at the ends so that it doesn't roll out as we're trying to basically form the trailing edge here. Here we've got some, what are these, 8x1s, 1x8s? 1x8s, and we've got some door hinges on the back side. This face here is flush with the table, and we've checked it for straightness to make sure that we're getting an actual square bend. So basically the process is we're going to shove this corner of the aileron into here, and then we're going to smash it like that to kind of form that trailing edge a little bit better. One of the things that I found when we first started doing this, all right, you see we've got that in there. One of the things that I found when I first started doing this is that this will actually try and slide out as we try and smash it with this thing. So what we're going to do is put blocks of wood here, and we're going to screw them into the table, and that'll keep this thing from sliding out. Now, it doesn't really matter if the reinforcing angles are in or out when you do this process. I did my aileron with the angles riveted in place. He's going to do his with the angles out, which is probably, honestly, it's probably smarter to do it that way. That way you don't get any kind of little kinks in the skin from the angles making contact. So he's going to go ahead and get this set up with the blocks, and then we're going to show you what it looks like to actually form this piece. Here are the blocks installed. We put some popsicle sticks underneath the skin. The reason is it brings the skin up so that we can't slide underneath the block by accident. He's got a total of 4 blocks here. And now he's going to go ahead and smash this. When he's smashing it, he's going to apply a little bit of pressure on the top of the skin to kind of aid it. Okay. Now he's going to stop and inspect how far it's bent. Really what he's looking for is consistency. The rod is staying in place. That's pretty good consistency right there. Now he's going to go ahead and he's going to smash it down. Right now you can see here that the edges are, more or less parallel. There's a little bit of a bending curve there, a spring back curve. So now that's actually really good. That is about where the rib is. You don't want to overdo it too much because then the rib is going to put a little bit of pressure here in the corner. There's the rib there, just to show the angle, and it's darn near perfect. So, and actually we've got this upside down, which doesn't really matter. It's just the rib goes the other way. But anyway, so now the next thing is to get the angles installed. And again, the ends don't get the angles because those get the actual rib. But he's going to install the angles. And then after that, it's going to be the spar. And then he can close this up to match this guy here. And then eventually, what you'll have is a finished aileron, and we'll show you that when it's done.